Hey guys, this is your guy DJ. Welcome back to another PC build for this month. Today we are discussing a 90,000 rupees PC build. It's a gaming and editing PC based on Ryzen. Also do hit the like button if you want to see more videos like this. So without any further ado, let's get started. Starting with the processor we are using is Ryzen 5 3600. It's a 6-core 12-thread processor which has a base clock of 3.6 GHz and can boost up to 4.2 GHz. This processor is based on the Zen 2 architecture from AMD. It gives great performance while running very efficiently. The cooler we'll be using with this is the stock cooler provided with the processor. This processor should not bottleneck our GPU, and also it should couple well with our productivity work. For the motherboard, we'll be going with ASRock B450M Wi-Fi motherboard. It's a micro ATX motherboard that has 4 RAM slots and can take up to 64 GB of DDR RAM. It has AM4 socket for our processor, has 2 PCI slots, one for the GPU and other for any future expansion. At the back it has the usual USB ports, the display out, and also the Wi-Fi antenna port. On the motherboard it has M.2 slot, so you'll be able to fit fast SSDs on the motherboard. And since it's a micro ATX motherboard, it's a very compact motherboard and has all the features we need. The motherboard itself comes in black color PCB and it should look good with our case. To run games, we'll be pairing a CPU with Galax RTX 2060 Super 8GB edition. It has 8GB of GDDR6 RAM. It has dual fan designs with RGB, and the back plate gives a good look to the PCB. The GPU has a boost clock of 1695 MHz. It has HDMI and DisplayPort. Since it's a RTX GPU, it supports all the ray tracing features. The GPU also supports G-Sync if you have a G-Sync compatible monitor. This GPU should be more than enough to run any game you throw at it, and in some games it can give you frame rates as high as 140 FPS, and in some games it will cross 140 FPS. For esports title, you should easily run them without any sweat. Also, while rendering in Premiere Pro, this GPU should accelerate rendering times. For the RAM, we'll be going with Gigabyte 16GB kit. It has 2 sticks of 8GB DDR4 running at 32 MHz, both having RGB which can be controlled. It has silver heatsink which will match the black and grey theme, and also has RGB, so it should give you a nice color effect. For the primary storage, we'll be using Crucial P1 500GB of NVMe SSD. It has great read and write speeds. It's reliable. It should give quick boot up times to our PC. For our media storage, we'll be using 1 TB hard disk from Seagate. It should be enough for our media storage, and if you want to, you could go with a 2 TB hard disk. To power all these components, we'll be going with the Gigabyte B700H semi-modular power supply. It's 80 plus bronze certified and gives output of 700 watts. It's semi-modular, so you can put the cables you need and skip all the others, so it will help in cable management. The cable is provided a flat and has black sleeves, so it should look very good with the case, and it should help in hiding the cables well. For the case, we'll be going with the Cooler Master MasterBox Q500L. It's a compact mid-tower case. It supports ATX, micro ATX and mini ATX motherboard. It's a very feature-rich case. It has magnetic filters at the top and front. The front I/O is adjustable. The side has a transparent panel, and overall it's a very compact case and also looks very clean. It has lots of options to mount fans. A fan is included, and it has a transparent side panel, so all the RGB should be able to. All the RGB will be visible from the outside, and it should look good. So these are all the parts we'll be using in this build. For a person who is more budget conscious, you can browse for another cabinet and can find good cabinets for half the price. Also, you could save by skipping the hard disk. If you're using this PC primarily for productivity task and gaming is secondary, you could go with the GTX 1660 Super. It will also give a good gaming performance and will help you cut the budget further. If you have more budget, I suggest you could increase the RAM to 32 GB. Second upgrade you could go for is SSD capacity of 1 TB. And then another suggestion you could do to spice up your build is add RGB fans in the front and replace the fan included with an RGB. You can also try changing the stock cooler with RGB type all-in-one cooler for CPU. I hope you liked this video. Do let me know in the comment section below what you guys liked, disliked, and make sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon for more videos like this. I'll see you in my next one. Peace.